Hello guys, welcome back to another FIFA 21 video. Today I'm going to show you one of the most underrated, sort of under the radar, all-rounded formations in the game. It's the 5-2-1-2 formation you can see on the screen. It's a really good formation, probably the best 5 at the back formation in the game. It's so good because it's, as well as the left wing back and right wing back, making it much wider. It's actually a very narrow formation, but it's very similar to the 4-1-2-1-2 second and the 4-3-1-2, which are both very good formations to use. I'm not going to waste any more time, get straight into the tactics. Before I start, I'm going to say if you're not already subscribed, it's greatly appreciated if you could subscribe. It really helps me out and really helps the channel grow. Onto the tactics now. For the defensive style, I use balanced. Some people prefer to use press after possession loss to make it a little bit more attacking, but I think balance is more all-rounded and uses less players' energy. Width I bring down to 4. 5 works really well, but sometimes 4 is a little bit easier when just defending, as the wing-backs can be a bit too wide. And now for the depth. So this formation is very good to play a balanced, defensive and attacking. Balance is good because it's quite all-rounded, but it's better to play either defensive because the 5 at the back is a lot of defenders, or it's better to play attacking and use the wing-backs as sort of wingers and play it more attacking like that. So I'm going to show you how you can use it defensively and attackingly. If you want to play much more attackingly, use press after possession loss to make it more attacking. Also use 7 depth. 7 depth creates an automatic offside trap, which is really good to help win the ball and also to help score goals when you're playing attackingly. If you want to play it more defensively, use balanced defensive style, and for the depth, use 4 to 6 depending on how comfortable you are defending. 4 if you're more comfortable defending, less comfortable defending, sorry, and 6 if you're more comfortable defending, 5 if you're in the middle. For the offensive style, if you want to play more defensively, I recommend using balanced or faster build-up. This is to try and keep possession a bit easier. I wouldn't go with possession though, as it's a bit harder to attack, and it actually creates more goals when you lose the ball. So I'd recommend, if you're trying to make it more defensive, either you just use balance as the main one really. Width, keep on 5. Plays in box, play from 5 or 6 for defensively. Corners, leave on 3, and free kicks on 1. If you want to make it more attacking, use long ball. This is the most easiest defensive style to create attacks with quite quickly. So use long ball to get the ball up, and then width, just keep on 5 or 6. You could go 6, actually quite good to push the centre mids out a little bit wider, but 5 or 6 is fine. Plays in box, go with 7 just to overload the box, works really well. Corners, leave on 3, and free kicks, leaves on 1. Once again. Now for your strikers, whatever you're using, use stay central on both of these. Stay central just so they stay in the centre of the pitch. Get in behind so they're making forward runs through the defence, and stay forward so they're staying up the top of the pitch. That is whatever you're playing, attacking or defensively for this formation, use both of these. Now for your cam, whatever you're using, once again, use stay forward and get into the box for cross. If you want to play ultra defensive, probably just leave it on default. But if you're playing slightly defensive or just attacking, use stay forward or get into the box across to overload the box, and also so they're helping out the attackers much more. For your left centre mid and right centre mid, personally I'll just leave these default. If you're playing attacking leads, leave them completely default. If you're playing it more defensive, I recommend to use stay while attacking to help defensively with the centre backs. And other than that, just leave them completely default. You could use cover centre if you want them to stay in the centre more. If you want them to drift out to the wing and also help the wing backs, play cover wing. Otherwise use cover centre, which personally I prefer to use cover centre with both of these. So leave these default with cover centre unless you're playing it defensively, and use stay while attacking. 3 centre backs, leave those completely default. For your wing backs, use overlaps so you're on the outside, that's quite important. And if you're playing very attackingly, use join the attack. If you're playing defensively, use stay while attacking. It's pretty much as simple as that. So stay while attacking or join the attack is up to you, depending on which you're going to play attackingly or defensively. And lastly, for goalkeeper, whatever you're going to use, make sure you have comes across his arms. Your keeper is going to come off his line a bit more when you're defending, from corners and crosses and things like those. Much easier to win the ball. And also use sweeper keeper, so your keeper is going to come out a bit more, come outside his box a bit more and win the ball much easier on one-on-ones and loose balls and things like that. So that's pretty much it for the 5-2-1-2 formation, custom tactics and player instructions. One of the most underrated all-rounded formations in the game. It can be used however you like, and it's really easy to use for chemistry as well. Very similar to the 4-1-2-1-2 like I said earlier, and the 4-3-1-2. But that's going to be it for this video. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more videos like these, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.